Hello my dear students, welcome back to the video lesson. I am Shweta Gupta, your maths teacher, and today I am going to do the revision of lesson number 14. The topic of the lesson is time. So, let's get started. Well, before doing the sums from this chapter, first let us recall what we have learned in this chapter. So children, in this chapter we have learned about two types of clocks. The first one is the 12-hour clock, right? So the first one is the 12-hour clock. So children, in this type of clock, the day is divided into two 12-hour periods, right? The first period begins from, this is the first type of clock, and the 12-hour clock is the first type of clock, and in this, I told you that this 12-hour clock is, the day is, in this type of clock, the day is divided into two periods of 12 hours each, right? So, the first period starts from 12 midnight to 12 noon, right? And this period is called anti-meridian, right? This period is called anti-meridian. And children, what do we mean by anti-meridian? Well, anti means before and meridian means midday. So children, the first period which begins from 12 midnight to 12 noon, this period is called anti-meridian, and anti-meridian means before midday. And the short form of anti-meridian is A dot M dot, or we can say A dot M dot. So now let us take one example. If I say 8 a.m. right? So what does this time means? 8 a.m. It means 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. means 8 o'clock in the morning, right? In the morning. Why? Because this is the time before midday, and before midday 8 o'clock. This is the time before midday, so this is 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, the second period begins from 12 noon to 12 midnight. And this is called post meridian. And what does post meridian means? Post meridian means after, post means after, and meridian means midday. So this is the time after midday, right? This is the time after midday. And the short form for post meridian is P dot M dot, or capital P dot capital M dot, right? So for example, if I say 8 p.m. So what does 8 p.m. means? It means this is the time after midday. So 8 o'clock after midday, this is the time after midday. So 8 o'clock at night. Now children, one more thing that you all need to remember is that noon and midnight divides the two period in the 12-hour clock, and therefore these two time, that is noon and midnight, they belong to neither of the period, right? So we do not use, or we do not write AM or PM with them, and we just write noon or midnight. So we will say 12 noon and 12 midnight. But we will never say 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. Is that clear? So we will only say 12 noon or 12 midnight. Okay. So now let's come to the second type of clock. Now children, the second type of clock that we have learned is the 24-hour clock. So in this type of clock, the time of the day is given as HH mm, where this HH stands for the number of hours past midnight and mm stands for the number of minutes past that hour, right? And in the 24-hour clock, the day starts at midnight, okay? So in a 24-hour clock, the day starts at midnight, right? And what is the time given to midnight? Well, the time given to midnight in 24-hour clock is 0000 hours, right? So midnight time, or 12 midnight is written as 0000 hour, right? So now if I'm saying 00:15 hour in 24-hour clock time, so what does this time means? Well, this time means 15 minutes, 1 minute. This time means 15 minutes past midnight, right? Because 00 hour stands for midnight, and if I'm writing 15 for minutes, it means 15 minutes past midnight. So this 00:15 hour in 24-hour clock time, if it is written in 12-hour clock time, it will be written as 12:15 a.m. Right? Now children, see this time, 12:00 hours. So what does this mean? Well, this time in 24-hour clock means that 12 hours past midnight. So this time stands for 12 noon. Okay, so in 24-hour clock, this time means 12 noon. So therefore, if I write 12:15 hours, what does it mean? It means 15 minutes past noon, because 12 hour means 12:00 hours in 24-hour clock means 12 noon. So 12:15 hours means 15 minutes past noon. Past means 15 minutes has already passed after noon, right? So this time will be written as 12:15 p.m. in the 12-hour clock. In the same way, if I write 07:15 hour, this means 7:15 a.m. Right? So now children, let us solve some of the questions, okay, in which we will convert 12-hour clock time to 24-hour clock time and 24-hour clock time to 12-hour clock time. So children, let's do the first question. The first question is, convert to 12-hour clock time. And the first part of this question is 00:00 hours. So here children, the time is given in 24-hour clock time and you have to change it into 12-hour clock time. So now first of all, let us see if the hour is given 0, if the hour is 00, so this time stands for 12 midnight, and the minute is also 00. So the time, this time in 12-hour clock time will be written as 12 midnight. Right? Now let's do the second part of question number 1. So here the time is 12:00:20 hours. So what does this time stands for in 12-hour clock time? Well, 00 means 12 midnight, and 20 minutes means 20 minutes past midnight. So 12:20 a.m. So this is the time in 12-hour clock time. Now children, the second one is 03:00 hours. So now children, here you can see that the hour which is given is 3 hours, right? This is the time in 24-hour clock, and here the hour is 3 hours. So children, if the hour is 0, that means 12 midnight. But if the hour is not 0, and if it is less than 12, as in this case, the hour is less than 12. So it means that the time is in AM, in the 12-hour clock time. Okay. So if the hour is not 0, but it is less than 12, that means the time in 12-hour clock time will be in AM. Okay. And here the minute is 0. So you will write this time as 3 AM. Okay children. Now children, see the next part of this question. Now we have the time 12:20 hours. So children, as you know that if in the 24-hour clock time, if the hour is equal to 12, it means 12 noon, and minute is 20. So 20 minutes past noon. That is 20 minutes after noon. Okay. So this time will be written as 12:20 p.m. Okay children. Now children, see the next example. Now I am saying that the time is 14:30 hours. So how you are going to write this time in 12-hour clock? First of all, what is the hour? It is 14. Now children, here the hour is more than 12. Okay. Here you can see that the hour is more than 12. So in order to find the time in 12-hour clock, what you are going to do? First of all, you are going to subtract 12 from the hour. Here the hour is 14. So we will subtract 12 from 14. So this step we will do only when the hour is more than 12, right? So 14 minus 12 is 2. Okay, and whenever the hour is more than 12, then you have to be clear in your mind that the time will be in PM, right? If it is more than 12. So the time is 2, minute is 30, right? So 2:30 P dot M dot. I hope this point is clear to you. Let us do one more question or one more part of this question. So this is 21:30 hours. Again children, here also you can see that the hour is more than 12, right? So what you are going to do? Since the hour is more than 12, you are going to subtract 12 from the given hour. So hour is 21 and the minute is 30. So you will subtract 20. From 21 you will subtract 12, right? And what will you get? Well, you will get 9. So, and since the hour is more than 12, it means the time in 12-hour clock will be in PM. Okay, that is after midday. So, you will write the time as 9 and the minute is 30, right? So it is 9:30 p.m. I hope that all the parts of question number 1 is properly understood by all of you. Now children, let's come to question number 2. So in this question, what we are going to do? We will convert the time to 24-hour clock time. That is, the time is given in 12-hour clock time and we have to change that time to 24-hour clock time. So let us do the first part of this question. So children, if the time is written as 12 midnight. So children, you all know that 12 midnight time in 24-hour clock is written as 0000 hours, right? The second part of this question is that the time is 12:35 a.m. Now children, first of all, you see, if the time is in a.m., it means 12 refers to midnight. Okay, so this is 12 midnight time. So you know that 12 midnight is written as 00 hour in the 24-hour clock time, and the minute is given 35. That is 35 minutes past midnight. So you will write in the minute, you will write 35. So this time 12:35 a.m. can be written as 0035 hours in the 24-hour clock time. Now children, let's do the third part. So the third part is 11:30 a dot m dot. So children, it is very clear that if it is am, it means the time is, this is the time before midday. Okay, that is before 12 noon. So how you are going to write this time? Well, and moreover, this is 11 refers to 11 hours, right? And 11 is less than, so 11 refers to 11 hours, and since this time is in AM, so this is the time before midday, and before midday time, which is always less than 12, so that time when it is converted to 24-hour clock time, it will be written as 11 and the minute is 30, so 11:30 hours. Clear children? Now children, let's see this part. See the next part of this question. So here we have 2:15 p.m. So now children, here in the 12-hour clock time, the time is given in PM. So what does PM means? PM means after midday or post meridian or after midday. So if the time is after midday, it means it is more than 12 hours, right? Because midday means 12 hours in the 24-hour clock. So here, if it is PM means after midday or afternoon, so it is more than 12 hours. So what you are going to do? If the time is in PM, what you are going to do? Whatever is hour is given. So here it is 2. So you are going to add 12 to this hour. Okay. So itna, and the minute is 15. So like this. So our time in 24-hour clock will be 14:15 hours. Is that clear? So when you are adding 12, whenever the time is in PM, right? Then whatever hour is given in the 12-hour clock, so you will add 12 to that hour. Okay. But if the time is in AM, then you are not going to add 12. Then you will directly write that hour, okay, and the minute. So now children, let's do one more question, one more part of this question. So here we have 10:05 p.m. Again children, the time is given in PM. So what does it mean? It means that it is the time after midday. So you are going to add 12 to the hour. So let us see. So the hour here is 10. So you are going to add 12 to 10. And how many minutes? 5. So this is going to be the time in 24-hour clock. That is 10 plus 12, 22:05 hours. And children, let's do the last part of this question. I have the time as 12 noon. So now it is very well understood. 12 noon means 12 hours past midnight. So when you will write this time in 24-hour clock, so 12 for hour you will write 12, and minute, there are no minutes, so 12:00 hours. I hope you have understood how to convert 12-hour time to 24-hour time. So now let's do the sums related to the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of time. Now children, let's do question number 3. Here we have to add time 2 times, right? So the first value is 5 hours 54 minutes 30 seconds plus 2 hours 29 minutes 40 seconds. So there are 2 values which we are going to add. 2 values of the time is given and we have to add these 2 values. So how we are going to add? Let us see. First of all, we will make columns. In the extreme, I mean to say that in the extreme left hand side, we will write the highest unit of time, that is hour. Then we will write minute and then we will write second. So now let's see, put the values, the first value, that is 5 hours. So we will write 5 in the hour column, 54 minutes. So we will write 54 in the minute column and 30 seconds. So we will write 30 in the second column. Now let's come to the second value which we are going to add, that is 2 hours. So here in the next column we will write 2 hours, 2 in the hour column and 29 minutes in the minute column and 40 seconds in the second column. And now let us add these 2 times. So children, how we are going to add? First of all, we will begin the addition from the seconds. So let us add 30 seconds and 40 seconds. When we add 30 seconds and 40 seconds, what do we get? We get 30 seconds plus 40 seconds is equal to 70 seconds. Now children, as you know that 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. So now here we will do the regrouping. That is, we can write 70 seconds as 60 seconds plus 10 seconds, right? Or you can do one more thing. If you want to change seconds to minutes, you will divide second by 60. So 70, if you want to change 70 seconds to minute, what will you do? You will divide it by 60. You can do that also, or you can do it by regrouping. That is, you can write 70 seconds as 60 seconds plus 10 seconds. And now you know that 60 seconds means 1 minute. Okay, 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. So you will write 1 minute plus 10 seconds. Now this 10 seconds you will write in the second column here. Okay, and this 1 minute, it will goes to the minute column, right? So here it will go to the minute column. So now in the minute column you have 54 minutes plus 29 minutes plus 1 minute. So now let us add all of them and let's see what do we get. Well, we will get 84 minutes, right? Now again, this is more than 60. So now again we can do the regrouping. So we can write 84 minutes as 60 minutes plus 24 minutes, isn't it? Or you can do one more thing. That you can divide 84 minutes by 60 and then you can get the time in hour and minute, as we will do by regrouping. So 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So we will write 1 hour plus 24 minutes, isn't it? So now this 24 minute we will write in the minute column, and this 1 hour will be carried down to the hour column, right? So now we will add all the hours. So 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. So what is our answer? Well, our sum of these two time is equal to, 8 hours, 24 minutes, 10 seconds. I hope you have understood how to add the time. Okay. So now let's come to the subtraction of time. Now let's do another sum on subtraction of time. So this is our question number 4. So here what we will do? We will subtract. So let us see. So we have to subtract from 8 hour, 26 minutes, 29 seconds. We have to subtract from this time, we have to subtract 3 hours, 35 minutes, 30 seconds. So again we are going to make 3 columns. The first column in the extreme left hand side is of hour, then minutes, and then seconds. So let us write the larger value on top. So 8 hour in the hour column, 26 minutes in the minute column, and 29 seconds in the second column, in the seconds column. And now let's write the smaller value below the larger value, under the larger value. So 3 hour in the hour column, 35 minutes in the minutes column, and 30 seconds in the seconds column. And now let us subtract the smaller value of time from the larger value of time. So we have to subtract. Now children, can we subtract 30 seconds from 29 seconds? Well, we cannot subtract the larger value from the smaller value. 29 seconds is smaller than 30 seconds, so we cannot subtract it. So what we will do? We have to borrow 1 minute from the minute column. So as we cannot subtract 30 seconds from 29 seconds, which is not possible, so we will borrow 1 minute from the minute column. And if we will borrow 1 minute from here, so how many minutes will be left? 25 minutes will be left if we will borrow 1 minute. And here 1 minute which we have borrowed, it will goes to the second column as 60 seconds. So now how many seconds do we have at the second in the second column? 60 seconds plus 29 seconds, that is 89 seconds. So now we have 89 seconds. Okay, so now we will subtract 30 seconds from 89 seconds. So what do we get? We will get 59 seconds, right? And now children, here, now let's come to the minute column. Now can we subtract 35 minutes from 25 minutes? Is it possible? No, it is not possible, because 35 minutes is larger than 25 minutes. So this is not possible. So again we need to borrow 1 hour, okay, from the hour column. So when we borrow 1 hour, how many hours will be left in the hour column? 7 hours, right? And when 1 hour will go to the minute, it will change to minute. That is 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So now in the minute column, how many minutes do we have? We have 60 minutes plus 25 minutes. That is 85 minutes, right? So now we have to subtract from 80. We have to subtract 35 minutes from 85 minutes. And what do we get after subtracting? We will get 50 minutes. Is that, I hope it is clear to all of you. And now in the hour column we have to subtract 3 hours from 7 hours. So what do we get? We get 4. So our difference is, that is, difference means the answer of subtraction is equal to 4 hours 50 minutes 59 seconds. So I hope you have understood how to subtract time. So now let's move to the multiplication of time. So now children, let's come to the 5th question. Here we have to multiply. So let us see what we are going to multiply. Well, we will multiply 1 hour 15 minutes 10 seconds by 8. Right? So now let us see how we are going to do the multiplication. First of all, we will write the 3 columns. The first one is of hour, second one is of minute, and the third one is of seconds. And now write down the value which we have to multiply. That is 1 hour 15 minutes 10 seconds, and we have to multiply these by 8. Children, first of all, the first thing is that we will multiply the different units of time separately. That is, we will multiply the seconds separately, minutes separately, and hours separately. So when we multiply 10 seconds by 8, what do we get? We get 80 seconds. When we multiply 15 minutes by 8, what do we get? We get 120 minutes. Right? And when we multiply 1 hour by 8, we get 8 hours. Now children, what we are supposed to do? We will do the regrouping. So our product is 8 hour 120 minutes 80 seconds. We can write it as 8 hour plus 120 minutes plus 80 seconds. Right? So now let us start the regrouping. So now children, 8 hour will be written as 8 hour only. And now 120 minutes. Children, when you regroup 120 minutes, see, 120 minutes means 60 minutes plus 60 minutes. And 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour, right? So 60 plus 60 means 2 hours. So you can write 120 minutes as 2 hours, right? Now children, 80 seconds. When you do the regrouping of 80 seconds, it is equal to 60 seconds plus 20 seconds, and 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. So you can write 8 hour plus 2 hour plus 1 minute plus 20 seconds, right? So now 8 plus 2 hour is equal to 10 hour, 1 minute and 20 seconds. So our product is equal to, or our answer is equal to 10 hour, 1 minute, 20 seconds. I hope this question is understood by all of you. So now let's move to the division of, or how to divide time. So now children, let's come to the next question, which is the division of time. So here we will divide, and what we are going to divide, let us see. 22 hours 5 minutes 6 seconds by 7. So how we are going to divide this time by 7? Let us see. So first of all, let us make 3 columns. First of hour, then second of minutes, and third of seconds. And below this we will write the values, and here we will write the divisor, that is the number by which we will divide the time. So in the hour, below the hour, under the hour column we will write 22, under the minute column we will write 5, and under the second column we will write 6. So first of all we will start the division from the extreme left hand side, that is from the hour column. So first we will divide the hour. So when we divide 22 hour by 7, let us see how we will divide. So we know that 7 threes are 21. So here we will write 3 in the quotient. And what is our remainder? When we subtract 21 from 22, what do we get? We get remainder 1. Okay. So this is 1 hour is left. Now we don't have any other hour to carry down. So we will stop the division of hour. And this hour will go to the minute column and 1 as minutes. So 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. So it will go to the minute column as 60 minutes. And now what we will do? We will add 60 minutes and 5 minutes. Right? And it will become 60 plus 5. It will become 65 minutes. And now in the second step we are going to divide 65 minutes by 7. So when we divide 65 by 7, 65 minutes by 7, so we know that 7 nines are 63. So we will write 63 and we will write 9 under the minute column. And now we will subtract 63 from 65. What do we get? We get 2 minutes as our remainder. Now children, what we will do? This minute will go to the second column as seconds. So we know that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 2 minutes is equal to how many seconds? 120 seconds. So now this 120 seconds will go to the second column, right? And we will add 120 seconds and 6 seconds. And it will become, here we will add them and it will become 126 seconds. And now we have to divide 126 seconds by 7. So first of all, we will divide 12 by 7. So 7 ones are 7. We will write 1. Then 12 minus 7, 5. And this 6 will be carried down. And now 7 eights are 56. So it is completely divided by 7. And see, what is our quotient or our answer of the division? Well, our quotient is 3 hour, 9 minutes, 18 seconds. So I hope you have also very well understood how to divide time. So now children, let's come to your home assignment. Now children, this is your home assignment which you are going to do on your own as a practice for your final exams and in your maths homework copy. So the first question, you have to convert to 12-hour clock time, and there are 3 parts in the first question. In the second question, you have to convert to 24-hour clock time. Again, you have 3 parts in this question. And in the third question, you have to find, that is A part, you have to add 6 hour, 24 minutes, 40 seconds plus 2 hour, 39 minutes, 30 seconds. In the B part, you have to multiply 2 hour, 15 minutes, 16 seconds by 6. In the C part, you have to divide 26 hour, 2 minutes, 5 seconds by 5. And in the D part, you have to subtract 5 hours, 16 minutes, 18 seconds from 8 hour, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. So this way children, we have come to the end of our video lesson. I hope you have very well understood all the sums that have been explained in this video lesson. So children, keep watching, keep learning.